Since coming to Seton Hall in August, I've definitely underwent my own journey of transformation and paradigm shift, academically, socially, and personally. College is obviously a much different world than what I was used to back home and through high school, and that's really been a big part in changing who I am compared to August and now. For example, academically in high school, we're a lot more coddled, I guess would be the right word. Teachers held our hands through everything, through assignments, and if we're struggling, they're immediately to help you stay afloat and to keep on top of your work, but that's not exactly the case in college. I found this was especially true in my Spanish class, whereas in high school, most of the instruction was in English, where if you had a question or didn't understand a topic, you could ask in English and get an answer in English, and it made it easier, but you also weren't learning the language to your fullest capacity. Whereas here it's completely different, where your professors are experts in Spanish, where mine, for example, his third language was English, and if I didn't understand something, I had to figure out how to communicate in Spanish, but I think that ultimately helped me. And I'm thankful for it because if it hadn't been for that, I don't think I would be at the academic level of Spanish where I am now. And that's super important because I am a Spanish major. Another part of my journey of transformation and paradigm shift would be the social aspect and personal aspect from coming here. I've always been a pretty outgoing person. Didn't find it too difficult to make friends, but the initial first couple days or weeks it can be awkward. And when you don't really know how to put yourself out there, you're probably thinking, how am I going to make friends? But it's important to remember that everyone is in the same boat that you are, and that's how you find your friends. And I've managed to do so, and I think I've been pretty successful. I've found my own little place to fit in. But joining different clubs and organizations and talking to your classmates outside of just your physical classes definitely helps a lot. I got lucky with my roommate where we're friends, and not everybody has that aspect in their life, so I think that's definitely a big plus. But it's definitely taught me to be more outgoing and more independent, and that's, I think, a whole part of not being at home as well. And I thought I'd be more homesick than I was. Coming from Syracuse, it's roughly 5 hours away, close to 6 depending on traffic. But, not seeing your parents every day, and my parents did a lot for me in high school. I mean, I'm definitely self-sufficient and independent, but that was a big change. But it's taught me a lot of responsibility and lessons through independence and figuring out how to get along on my own. And I love that because I feel a lot more adult, and I think that's important for every 18-year-old to feel at some point in some capacity, because you have to start growing up, and your parents aren't always going to be there to help you do that, and I think it's an important lesson. But overall, I wouldn't say I'm a totally changed person since August. There's definitely aspects of me that have been changed, but I'm still, the same person I was just a few months ago. But I don't think this journey of transformation is over yet, and I'd be interested to see where I am come May.